All right, friends, here I want to explore the if and ifs formulas within Sheets. These are really, really powerful, and I'll show you how they really helped me out very recently. So here's what I want to do right off the bat. Right now, if we look at the stipend column, I'll show you what the formula is. The formula for this particular cell is just take $25, the hourly summer PD rate, and multiply it by however many hours are listed here. That's it. But as it is, that's a little static. That doesn't actually respond to whether or not the person actually attended the session. So what I want to do is I want to make this stipend show up only if I check off that someone has attended a session. So how can we do that? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use what's called an if statement. So I'm going to delete that. And let's go ahead and create an if formula here. So I'm going to write equals if. So how does if work? It basically says, if something happens, a logical expression, then return a particular value. Otherwise, return something else. So I'm going to say, if this cell is true, then I want you to actually give me the number that I said before. So do 25 multiplied by however many hours. If this first logical expression is not true, if anything else happens, what should we put? So in this case, I'll put $0. Oh, and I should put that in parentheses because that's just text entry. So I'm going to press enter. Okay, so right now it says 0. What happens if I do this? Oh, check it out. So that means that this cell in N2 is now responsive to what I click here. And I could make that else anything else. Instead of $0, I can say something like not attended. Right? It can be text. It can be whatever you want. So that is an if statement and how it might really help out. Again, I can copy, select all, paste, and now it'll all say not attended. And then if I click on any particular one of these, it will do the calculation in question. Okay, so that was the if statement. Remember, if statement means give me one statement. If it's true, return this value. If it's not true, return this other value. I want to do an ifs statement. And an if statement means you kind of have a little bit more options. If this happens, do this. If that happens, do that. If the other thing happens, do the other thing. And I'm going to adjust the hourly rate here. So the first thing I'm going to do is in K, I actually want to do some data validation. And I want to set these up to have 3 options: participant, observer, or leader, participant, and unpaid. So to data validation, list of items, leader, participant, all right, no space there, participant, unpaid. Great. And everything's groovy so far. Awesome. And here's what I want to do. I want to make an hourly rate that's responsive to this. So in this case, there are 3 options. So I need more than just an if. I have to write equals ifs. So it says, okay, what's the first condition? If condition 1 is met, do value 1. If condition 2 is met, do value 2. If condition 3 is met, do value 3. So I'd say if this equals leader, give me $37.50 an hour. If K2, so I'm actually going to copy the K2 equals part. If K2 equals participant, return me $25 an hour. And if K2 equals unpaid, give me $0 an hour because it's unpaid. Do you want to autofill for the rest? Sure, great. So let me just make sure this works. Participant leader, great. Unpaid, great. I'd like to format this all to be currency, format, number, currency. Great, that works. I don't need any decimal points. I actually do need some decimal points, so I'll leave them there. Great. And now what I want is I want the stipend actually to be responsive to the hourly rate. So if I go back to this formula, instead of doing $25 times J2, I would like to do, instead of 25, do the hourly rate times J2. So now if I say that this person was a leader, and I do attended, aha, $37.50 times 2. But if they were a participant, it was only 25 times 2. So there was a great opportunity to explore both the if formula and the ifs formula, and especially how they might engage with and interact with a binary Boolean true-false checkbox.